Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. Hey, you know what it is? Your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series. Idol groups. It's going to be Nogizaka46, Sakurazaka46, and Hinatazaka46. Season 5, Episode 7. This week we've got a new PV coming out from Hinatazaka46. Some hiatus-related news coming out of Nogizaka46, as well as some info on Sakurazaka's third tour. But before we get into all that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
Hello, everyone. We are here for another episode. This time, Jimmy returned.
I'm back. Yeah, dude, I had to check with Josh. I'm like, boy, isn't gonna be here, is he? No? Okay, I'll come
no.
Back. No. I had a quick family emergency last week, so that's why I couldn't make it. But yeah, I'm really thankful. You guys kept the show going. You kept the streak alive, and then Boy-kun came in to fill in. I was very pleasantly surprised about that because yeah, I know it was super last minute, right? I think I had to hit you up while you were at work, and I was like, "Yo, Josh, I can't do it today."
And then I got home at like 6. I was like, set up the stream, look for news. No, it was chill. It wasn't as polished as we have it now, but you know, it got the job done.
I mean, what matters is that the episode got out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The information got out. I realized, like, well, I think the thing that this podcast has helped me with is, like, you cannot be a perfectionist when it comes to running the Slope podcast, dude, or else we'd never have an episode.
Exactly. That's why people like simplify things so much. Like, especially like if you go on Twitch, you see everyone's like set up. It's all like in their bedroom. Their bed is still in the back. It's like, because if they try to perfect it too much, then it's like, then it blocks the way a little bit, because then you have to like set up things and you don't want to do it till it's perfect.
Yeah. I know we're gonna bore our viewers with camera talk, but I think that's like one of the things I had to learn, right? It's like when you first get into cameras, it's like all I care about is image quality.
Where's the bokeh?
Yeah. But then the more you start shooting, the more you care about convenience.
Yeah.
You know, like ease of use, ease of setup. Because then it's like if it takes like the most beautiful images, but it's like a super huge hassle to like use, you're never gonna use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's like my big medium format camera. I haven't used this since the one time we were shooing that video that never got released.
That one's not our fault.
Okay,
we reached out.
Not our fault.
We reached out, and we just never got a word back.
I don't know.
Yeah, we should follow up. Though, because
I haven't used this since, just because it's so big and bulky that like it just gets in the way of everything. So I'm like, it needs its own like bag to carry it. Like if I put it in the backpack, it would take up half the space. So I'm just like, even though it shoots nice pictures, it's just a hassle.
Yeah. I feel that. I mean, yeah, because it's like it becomes almost an event, right? It's like, oh, okay, today I'm going to use my medium format camera, right? Whereas, like, for example, your phone, right? The most convenient camera. It's like,
go out, boom.
Oh, what's that? Oh, cool. I'm just gonna, you know.
But even then, I still don't use my phone too much for. Because again, it's that perfectionist mindset where it's like, it's gonna be a snapshot. Like that's all my phone is for a snapshot. It's not meant to like put this perfect image out of like high quality, even though people do it and use it professionally as like high quality images.
That's why yeah, dude. I remember. I feel bad. I have been so inconsistent when it comes to uploading gym videos on my Instagram. Like, I still shoot them. I have all these fucking videos in my hard drive. I'm like, I'll watch
stories. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I'll just watch them. I'm like, oh, okay. I need it. Like that RPE was right where I thought it was cool, and then I'll just leave them in my hard drive. But like, what is it? There was a couple times where I would like forget my my camera at home, or I'll like, you know, be going straight from work and I'll be like, oh shit, I don't you know, don't want to go home and pick up my camera just to work out. I'm just gonna go to the gym, and then so I'll still record myself on my phone so that I can, like, you know, form, like the main reasons why I record myself, form checking RPE, things like that. and then I'll look at the quality, and I'm just like, nah, this ain't going on Instagram, dude.
Meanwhile, like these top influencers with like thousands upon thousands of followers use this like super flimsy tripod with like a camera, a phone holder, and put it down. He comes
Yeah,
in with this
because
peak design tripod with this
yeah, dude.
Sony.
That's me. That's actually me. I go to the gym. I pull my Peak Design
Yeah.
tripod out of my bag. I unlatch the legs.
Yeah.
Clack, clack, clack. Open it up. Dude, what I lack in strength, I make up for in image quality. You know what I mean? I'm never going to be John Hack, like, squatting 800 pounds. But at least, you know, they'll be like, oh, that's a well-composed shot for his deadlifts.
Ooh, look at the bokeh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I really like how he framed himself using the ceiling lights at the gym to create the.
All you need is to bring like lighting equipment. That's the next step.
Oh man. But
Look at
anyways,
Jimmy. You could probably outlift like a good portion of the influencers that are out there.
true. But like it's like one of those things, you know, it's like both a blessing and a curse. Like
Mm.
I'm surrounded by very top level power lifters, right? A lot of my peers are competing at very high levels. Like they're you know, competing at the Arnolds or Raw Nats and things like that, right? And so these are the people I'm constantly comparing myself to. And I'm like, dude, I fucking suck. You know what I mean? But then I see Joe Schmo influencer fucking jacked out of his mind, and he's deadlifting like 30 pounds less than I am now at my weakest. You know, I'm like, maybe it's all relative, you
I
know.
mean, it is, right? It's like, especially in the community you set yourself in.
Yeah,
Of course, you're gonna compare yourself to like the big ones, and especially now
yeah,
with
yeah.
like social media and everything. We just compare ourselves to like the peak.
Yeah,
Most
because
of the
that's all you
time.
see, right? That's
Exactly.
like nobody's looking at the average dude, so like the algorithm doesn't like push them, right? They're just gonna push the best,
Yeah.
and then so you start thinking that the best is what's normal, right? And that's like
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of an unhealthy way of thinking about things, but what can you do? We live in the age of
Yeah.
social media, dude.
It's like it's not going away anytime soon, so we have to adapt
Mm,
to it.
yeah. How have you been, Mr. Box?
I've been good. I was gonna talk about switching character carriers, but I'll change that for next time. I'll see how it goes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
But
gotta give it
I'll
a
talk
week
about
first.
no. I remember the story from last week that I didn't mention. There we go.
We got a
Progress.
story chat. We got a story chat.
So I helped my grandma book airline ticket,
Mm-mm.
and then she's never booked one herself. Like she's always like she goes like on trips fairly often, but she's always done it through an agency. So she just says like, "Oh, I want to go around this time,"
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you know they set it up for her. So this time it was like the first time, and she's like, "Oh, what? It's like $100 less, and I get a check-in bag for free." So it's like all
Grandma,
those
I
little
got
things,
some news for you.
and then like every little step, like it was her and my aunt that were there, and then my aunt would be like, "Oh no, let's double check that." I'm like, I've done this like enough times
Yeah,
to know
yeah.
like what to do, but they were there like writing down in a notebook what to do, and I'm like, okay, this is how it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Truly living in the past, dude, you know? But because one of my relatives used to be a travel agent,
Mm,
right? My mom did as well before she got into accounting. But what is it? Because you know, back then you actually worked directly with the airlines, right?
yeah,
And then so you would have an actual like incentive, like you would actually have be able to offer like a cheaper rate
yeah, you'd be the
than if they.
contact. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But now it's like that you're not allowed to do that anyway. So it's like whatever you find on Google Flights is probably
yeah,
going to be the
that's what they're doing.
cheapest.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so yeah, you probably if your grandma's still going to like a travel agent now, they're probably just booking it off of Expedia and then
oh yeah,
upcharging her like, you know, $100 whatever. So that's probably why she's like, oh, this is so much cheaper.
yeah. I mean that's
Mm,
pretty much what it is, right? Because they
yeah.
need their money, and
Hmm.
whatever service they're using needs their money.
Yeah.
So it just like stacks on top of each other.
Yeah. Every time you get like an additional middleman, right, it just becomes
Mm-hmm.
more expensive.
Yeah. That's why all those Instagram ads with all the dropshipping companies, I'm just like,
Oh my
buy
god,
this on
dude.
AliExpress for like a tenth of the price.
Yeah, dude. dude, that stuff is getting so out of hand, dude. It's
It
like
is.
all of this, I was on TikTok and this guy's like, dude, I've been designing this belt, this perfect powerlifting belt for the past 5 years. And I'm like, dude, that's just an SBD belt knockoff, dude. I know exactly what that is, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like you probably just like AliExpress, like like whatever company that like SBD actually goes to manufacture their belts,
Mhm.
probably released the patent somewhere, and then now someone's just making knockoffs and selling them on AliExpress, bro. You're
Uh-huh.
not tricking anybody, dude.
Yeah. This latch is perfectly suited. It's like,
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
the
I've been
opposite.
designing this for the past 5 years. It's finally ready, dude. I'm like, dude, who are you?
Yeah, it's just getting
But
ridiculous.
yeah, dude. That's I'm generally okay with most people's like modern hustles. 'Cause I realize that like the digital age has changed things and people have to grind whatever way they can.
Mhm.
But like the drop shippers are like is that's like the one I'm just like, nah, dude. If I don't care how much money you made, you're you're just a glorified gambler to me. You know what I mean? You just bought a bunch of shit off AliExpress thinking that this is gonna be the one.
They
You
don't
know
even
what
have
I
to
mean?
buy it from
Or
AliExpress
not, but
anymore.
you know,
You just, like, link
you
it
just
directly.
linked the shop,
Yeah,
yeah, and then you just got lucky that that happened to be the one that fucking
the
sold,
one
dude, you
product,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is all, like, you gotta pick the right product, and, like, when that
Mhm.
happens I looked into it, I thought about doing dropshipping, but I was like, I don't know, I think my morals kind of fight of, like, I know people can get it cheaper, like, I want them to get the better deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, what am I really doing here? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm
Mhm,
not doing anything to, like I'm not even the one shipping it to them, you
mhm,
know? I'm not the one curating it for them and, like, finding it for them,
mhm.
they could
I
easily
think
search this product
affiliate
themselves.
marketing is a little like, where you just, like, put, "Oh, use my code," and I get, like,
Mhm.
$10 off the $100 you spend or whatever. I think that's more viable than, like,
Yeah, yeah,
in-house
yeah, yeah.
dropshipping.
Agreed. I mean, it's only scummy when it's, like, people who, like, straight up don't use or believe in the products,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Like, that's the only time I'm like, "Okay, you're definitely, like
When you go on
yeah,
Amazon, there's, like, the same image 10 times.
yeah." Yeah,
What's
but
the difference between this one and this one? It's $10 less.
then it's all coming from the same factory, baby.
Mhm, mhm.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like we gotta fix the system, dude. I don't know, man. Like all these modern day wealth generation schemes, dude. This ain't it, dude. There's got to be a better way, dude. You know
Mhm.
what I
Well, all
mean?
the people doing a better way are just concentrating on that,
Mhm.
and all the people even the people who make videos on dropshipping are just like, "Yeah, dropshipping's popular, so I'll just make a video on it."
Dude, they're so cringe to me. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
It's always some fucking 19-year-old dude
Oh, yeah.
who was like the one out of a million who happened to actually make money off drop shipping.
Mhm.
That's just like is instantly out of touch. It's just like if I could be a millionaire by the age of 19, so can you. Buy my
"Just do
ebook.
this."
Yeah.
Yeah. "Take my course."
Yeah. And it's just like, dude, you have nothing to offer of value, dude. You know?
It's either that or
I don't know.
the marketing thing, like,
Yeah.
the digital marketing agency. "Oh, you can make one
Mm,
too, just make $1,000,000 like I did," or whatever.
yeah. We just probably sound like bitter old men, but yeah, yeah, you gotta believe us, dude. Anyways, but this isn't a finance podcast or
Oh, it isn't.
a flight attendance podcast or flight travel agent podcast. This is an idol podcast.
Oh, okay.
Talk about some idol news. Um, predominantly the Sakabichi group. Shall we get into it, Josh?
Let's.
Hey, all right. So let's start off with some Hinatazaka news. Uh, we got a new music video. Did you
Oh,
watch this yet, Mister Box?
I have not.
Oh, I already knew the answer, buddy.
I always
So
wait for chat, you know.
so you know what we're gonna do? We're going to watch it live over on the Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, uh, and you want to watch videos with us, sorry, you got to watch it live over at twitch.tv/Slope Club every Tuesdays at around 7 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch it now, and then we'll be right back with our thoughts and our impressions on Koi wa Nigashi ga Hayai. All right, so we just got back from watching Koi wa Nigashi ga Hayai. What did you think, Mr. Box?
Why couldn't this have been the A side?
Bro, you're telling me, dude.
Even
Ugh.
the music video I like more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just like if this song and the music video had gotten the same budget as the A side, right? Like if they had treated this as the A
Even
side,
just like this, I feel like I like it more.
true, but it would have completely blown it out of the water. You know what
I
I
mean, what
mean?
else could they have done? Added more rotoscoping to it? That's the only thing the more budget would have done.
True. And even then, I was saying this when I was watching it on my stream yesterday. I feel like the fact that the rotoscoping, like the compositing, isn't perfect, adds to the charm. You know what I mean? Like it's got like a very like homey feel to it. Like it
Mm.
doesn't feel like they're trying to. It's not like trying to like pass it off as like a like, oh, look at young Kosaka now meeting modern day Kosaka now. It's just
Mm.
like you're seeing a side by side. Like, oh man, do you remember this? Do you remember this moment in time of them breaking their back doing a cheerleading
Oh
campaign?
no.
Look at them now, dude. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm,
the
mhm.
vibes is so much better, dude.
See, but sometimes they hide it in there. Like I'm looking at a shot right now, like at 151, and it's like some of the members in the back are actually pretty well blended in, versus like the
Mm,
members in the front they look a little too sharp. So
yeah,
it's like I think if they had the budget, they would have tried to like blend it in more. So it's almost like
yeah,
you got to take like which one do you want more? Do you want it more blended in, or do you want this kind of feel to it?
yeah. I kind of don't want it to be too blended in personally, but
Mm,
I mean either way, I mean I just think it was a very successful video. You know what I mean? Like you have so many like what's the word, like the retrospective PVs, right? Like so many different versions of it, like like the wearing the different uniforms throughout the years video, or the what is it, like homaging different PVs throughout the year. But this is a very sweet way of doing it, right? Like you're
mm,
seeing like such like a rough version of them, like the fact that they're using like a lot of like rehearsal footage to compare, I think was very a good choice, because
mhm,
it's such like a what is it, like a broken down feel, you know what I mean? Like it's just like a behind the scenes look, like as
mhm,
far as what the feel is supposed to be, right?
mhm, mhm. Yeah, and I mean they did like blending in aside, rotoscoping they did a really good job. Like I like the edges were fine, you know. On some of
Mm.
them, you know, it was a little rough.
I mean, if we're
Like, I'm just
obviously if you're pixel peeping, sure, but like like
no,
it's
no,
a
no,
music
like,
video,
watching the
right?
music video, like, it looks really, like, well done. Whatever person was sat there and, like, rotoscoped it or AI helped them or whatever, they did a good
Mhm.
job.
Yeah. Well, random intern, we see you, dude. The guy, the guy sitting there with
Yeah,
his
we gotta
tablet
give the
out.
rotoscope
His,
artist some respect.
yeah, dotting out all the edges.
Uh,
We appreciate you, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
What
not
do
an
you think
easy
about the
job.
song, though?
The song I actually enjoyed. I thought it was the energy I wanted from the original song,
Yeah, for sure.
and, like I said earlier, I wish it was the song that we heard as the A side, because that's the energy
Mm.
we wanted. We were like, "Let's make it happy, let's make it a little bit more fun," and this
Mm.
is happy and fun, and it has a good hook in it. It's pretty interesting. I think it has all the good elements to be a good A side, but it wasn't.
Yeah. See, dude, wherever this idea came around that Hinatazaka is too old to do these kind of fun, cute songs, dude, I like management needs to drop that, dude, because I think just based upon like the kind of members they've accumulated over the years, that's still well within their wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Uh, and yeah, I don't know. Like this is when you tell me that I'm getting a Nibu Akari center, this is what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this song, I've only listened to it a couple of times. When I streamed it yesterday, right? When I first watched it on stream yesterday, and then when we just watched it just now, and I can still already remember the
Yeah, exactly.
you know, da da da
Mhm.
snap, you know, da da da, you know.
Mhm.
How does one choice go? I can't tell you.
How do you remember? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, uh,
Your
yeah.
A
So
side should be at least catchy. That's the minimum it should be.
right. Like this is yeah, dude. We got to call up Seed and Flower. I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong happened here. You guys need to
Yo,
switch this up, dude.
whatever person who works at Cedar Flower that's watching this should have been the A side. You messed up.
Hmm. Shall we give it a rating, Mr. Box?
Oh yeah, let's.
Okay. Let's start with the PV
Okay.
on go. 3, 2, 1, go. 8.
7. I would have given 8.
Okay, yeah,
I could
yeah,
be
yeah,
convinced.
yeah,
I could be convinced, you know?
yeah. I feel like it wasn't like the perfect PV, right? But it was a very good PV,
Mhm.
and it nothing took me out of it. I think what we were saying before was like the only thing I would like we would probably really touch up is like just the compositing, right?
Yeah.
Making that
But
look a
even
little
then you get
cleaner.
used to it, right? Like
Right,
after
exactly,
the
yeah.
first 2, you kinda like, okay, that's kind of the thing they're going for.
Exactly, yeah. And I feel like it was a like I like the vibe that we got from the rough composite, you know, like it just
Mhm.
seemed like these are two separate moments in time,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Not like yeah, like you know how like it's not supposed to be what's that Will Smith movie where he fights himself, dude, you know?
Gemini?
Gemini, yeah. It's not supposed to be Gemini, you know, where
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
oh shit, dude, it's a younger Kosaka now come to take out the seasoned vet Kosaka now, you
No, that
know?
would have been interesting.
But you know, it's just like a good like yeah, like oh man, look, this is Kosaka now, but
Mm, mhm.
her back then, dude, you know.
Yeah. Mhm,
And then we mentioned yeah, there was like you know some the nice little FPV drone shot at the end, but it's actually used for a purpose because it's to
mhm. It's
give us
not too
that nice big
distracting.
wide, yeah, just zoom all over the
It
place,
isn't
dude.
just back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, da da da, wee.
I definitely
uh,
enjoyable music video.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, for sure. All right, what
I'll
about the
watch again.
song?
Oh, the song. Okay.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 7.
8.
Fuck, we switched. I should have stayed
I
with
know.
8. I should have stayed with 8.
Yeah,
I yeah,
I
what?
will definitely listen to this again. Um, we'll go back and watch the music video. I mean, I think kinda like what chat says, it's like it's been a bit since we had, like, something, like, impactful in Sakamichi music. So,
Mhm.
I feel like this, like, scratched that itch.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing. That's I feel like I was maybe even a little too no, I won't say too harsh. Like it's for me, it's 7 in a vacuum, 8 with context. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
see that.
Like if I'm just looking at this song purely just this song, it's a 7.
Yeah.
It's a very good Hinatazaka song. Not the best thing I've heard. I've definitely heard better,
Mhm.
you know, but it's a good song. But in the vacuum of the like in the context of the releases we've been having lately, an 8, dude. You know
Yeah,
what I
I agree,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Catchy,
just
you remember it.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
fun,
It's a
interesting.
fun,
There's
just
snaps.
why what's wrong with just having fun, dude? You know,
Exactly.
we need more just
It's almost like
having.
Hinatazaka should have fun, because they just mess around the whole time.
You're telling me that the group whose whole image is based upon having a sunny disposition should
What?
be fun, dude? That's wild.
Impossible.
But yeah, that is the PV for Koi wa Nigashi ga Hayai.
Mhm.
Uh, if you guys haven't watched it or if you guys are watching this on YouTube, Drop a comment down below. What did you think about this PV? Are you feeling it? Are you vibing it like we are? Do you wish it was the A side?
Oh,
Let us know, dude, because we certainly are. But we've got some more Hinatazaka46 news. Damn, I just wish that there was some way for me to read this, dude.
I know, right?
This is all in Japanese. It's all
Our
in the
Japanese
moons.
studies only go so far.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna be difficult because the way our website our display is set up, you can't see it, but there's a button in the
Oh,
corner. I'm gonna click
oh,
it.
the top right.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see it when I do this. Oh, what's this English button, dude? Yo, everything is in English now, dude.
Look at that.
Hinatazaka46 official website is now available in multiple languages.
Oh,
Yep. So, the Hinatazaka46 official website is now available in 5 languages, including Japanese, as of today. Well, back when this was written, Wednesday, March 30th. The site is available in 5 languages: Japanese, English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Korean. Thank you for your continued support of Hinatazaka46. So this
okay.
is, it's machine translation. Before, if you had, Chrome or something like that, you'd have to click on uh, the little Google Translate button at the top or whatever. But
Or
it's
you can
built
right
in.
click and do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's built into the site now, so that's very nice. It's just it's a nice like indicator that they're thinking of us. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's not just like fully in. I think the other groups have this, right? Or was it just
yeah,
Nogizaka?
yeah. The Sakurazaka implemented this a little while ago, and I think Hinatazaka is the last one to do it.
Yeah. I mean, whoever is their designer was probably like, "Oh, and then finally Hinatazaka, let's go do it."
Yeah, dude. He's like, fine. I guess it's time. Let me just copy and paste this code that we already
Yeah.
have for Nogizaka and Sakurazaka, dude.
It's almost the same like setup, right? Of like,
Yeah, where you have that little button, you just click and little list drops down, and you just choose
mhm,
whichever one.
yeah.
But
Does it
cool. I'm
auto translate their blogs though, right?
no, no.
Okay.
But we do want to emphasize that this is machine translated, and until you start learning the language, I think that's when you really appreciate how wrong machine translations can be.
Uh-huh.
You know, um, what is it like? There's just subtle nuances in how things gets translated, right? Like the
Yeah.
thing that comes to mind is what is it like? Okay, like Nogizaka's newest single, right? Like Hito wa nidome miru, yume wa nidome miru, right? Like, and this is like for lack of Japanese comprehension for me too, right? Like, and the same with machine. You translate that as, oh, people dream twice. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
but then when we had Tam on the show, she was like, "Oh, I think that's more. It means more like people do not dream the same dream twice."
It's
You
like
know?
the same like overall like looking back meaning, but then like looking close, it's like, oh no, it's in
Mm,
the details.
yeah. So like there's going to be some things like that. So just be aware of that. But as far as the gist of things, I think it's a great way for fans to kind of stay up to date. Like what's going on with the group. I mean,
Yeah.
certainly for me as someone who's dog shit at Japanese, I do, especially gathering news for the podcast, right? I'm like, there's no way I can sit and like one by one try to read everything in Japanese. I just, okay, machine translate everything first, right? Hit the little drop down. What bits and pieces are interesting? Okay, those are the ones that I'll include, and then at that point I'll switch to the Japanese to try to get a better understanding, right?
Mhm. Oh, yeah, I agree. I used to do the same thing, even though my Japanese level is way lower than yours.
But yeah. So if anything, I'm more excited about, not excited, but just happy for the gesture.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, for
it's
sure.
nice. It's nice anytime that they do something that's geared towards international fans, like, oh, they do remember that we exist.
One of the members probably mentioned it like, oh yeah, like in my meet and greet, there's an international person. Like, oh, maybe we should add this to the website. Maybe it was one of the viewers watching that
Yeah,
influenced the whole decision.
Strong doubt. That's some copium there, but
I mean, you never know. You never
you
know.
never know. True. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for Hinatazaka46 news. So let's go ahead and jump on over to Sakurazaka46. We got some graduated member news first. Our girl, our kid, the kid, Harada Aoi, has not only graduated from university with a degree in
University.
sociology. Yeah.
What happened?
Dude, time flies, dude. She was just in elementary school last week, I swear.
Right?
But she received a announcing job with FujiTV.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Wait, I feel like we talked about this.
I think it's been rumored for a while.
Okay.
It's been rumored for a while.
Wait, I think it was for a while.
Yeah. No, it's been rumored for a while, but this is it's confirmed now.
Okay.
So yeah, cute little website. It gives a little info on her history. Oh, she joined Kakehashi as one of the original 22 members, dude. Eventually became Sakurazaka46, but yeah, graduated from university and is now going to be announcing. So good job. Happy for you, kid. Wishing you all the best.
Yep. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's move on to some more actual Sakurazaka46 news. We've got the special website for their third tour. We announced their third tour a little while back, and hey, did you look at that?
What is this logo,
dude?
It looks like some high school with 1,000 students. What is this?
Dude, Sakurazaka, get that money, dude.
What happened? The other two logos were perfectly good. What happened?
I feel like if they made like a fitted cap and had that logo like embossed in the front, that'd be kind of hot. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of sick. I'd rock it, dude.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
So not much on the website specifically yet. Obviously, there's the home, and then it just kind of scrolls you through ticket and information down here.
Wait, why is the side font like Wizard of Oz font?
The side font?
It's like the logo and then the third tour 2023 Sakurazaka46.
Dude, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
It looks like the S in jail.
bro, yeah, when they release the fucking the goods and it's all fucking like hype beast shit, you're gonna rue the day you made these comments, dude. When it's like some weird crooks and castles type shit,
better extend like all the way down the shirt or something. That's the only way.
Oh man. But yeah, so we got some, just some basic info, like as of I believe today, actually, the tickets are now on sale, the general sale for the Tokyo performance. All the little special advanced tickets are obviously already sold out. It is first come, first serve. So, if you're trying to hit up that Tokyo performance, better get on that now.
Yeah. And if you're in Japan in the area during that time, might as well, it's here. General sale is available.
Yeah.
Get it while you can.
Yep. But that is it for all of the Sakurazaka news. Kind of quiet from that group right now. They're in between releases. I'm sure as we move forward towards the tour, we'll probably get some more information around then. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump over to some Nogizaka news.
Oh,
Um, we're gonna start with some, unfortunately, some hiatus news, dude.
oh,
Uh,
been a minute.
for yeah, first one, unfortunately, fifth gen. It's been rough out here for fifth gen. Upon the debut of the group, we had some hiatuses from Aruno, Okamoto Hina, but then they came back and everything was good.
Mm-hmm.
But now Okamoto Hina is back on hiatus,
Oh no.
unfortunately. So she kind of details this in her blog. Um, I read this earlier, so I'm just going to sum up. Basically, she was not feeling very well. She hasn't been feeling well for a while, but she wanted to push through, especially with the 30-second single Unders Live coming up. She didn't want to miss that, wanted to at least, at the very least, perform a few songs. But then after talking it out with staff and everything like that, they just decided it'd be best for her to take a break so she can focus on her health. So that's why it was announced so late.
Mm.
But she's going to, get her rest and, hopefully come back feeling better than ever. So, yeah, lots of people memeing. She ate that raw pancake batter, and she just hasn't been the same since
Never been
then.
the same.
But whatever it is, I just hope she gets better, right?
Yeah. Focus on your health, you know?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's not the only hiatus related news.
Oh.
The second one we have is more of an update than anything. But that being said, I think we can all agree it was a much anticipated update.
Mm.
We finally got a blog from Kakehashi Sayaka.
She's alive.
She's alive, guys. Woo! Woo! Legit. I think I was getting a little concerned for a while there.
Yeah, I think most people were because it's like we haven't heard anything and it's been like months.
Exactly, right? Like, no blog posts, no mobame,
Mm-hmm.
anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it? I believe someone made an English translation. So,
Oh,
I'm gonna hop on over to that so we can. Thank you, Seiku46 on Twitter for the blog translation.
thank
It's a
you.
lot easier. I'll just read off of this. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. My name is Sayaka Kakehashi. First of all, I would like to share my impressions of the Yonkisei Live. I was nervous to see Nogizaka by myself, and more importantly, I had not met everyone yet, so this was the first time for me to see Yonkisei Live
Oh,
objectively through the live streaming. Through their performance, I could feel that they were working harder and had worked even harder than the performers had imagined. Okay, there's probably something up there. But anyways, in general, it was completely different from the first time we all stood together at the same Yoko Arena concert. Idols has days of shooting, days of practice, days of fun, days of exhaustions, days of
mm,
everything. The past 4 years that we have all worked so hard together have been really intense, and it feels much longer than it actually is. On the contrary, this period of absence feels like half a year has passed since I realized that I joined Nogizaka when I was 15, and Nogizaka has raised me, but now it seems like I'm taking a break from being an idol after a long time. I'm living a happy and normal life in Tokyo. Today, I've heard that many of the fans have expressed concern about my injury, so I've
mm-hmm.
decided to discuss this with my staff and give you all the details of my injury. When I fell, I broke part of my face and suffered laceration injuries in 2 places. I also lost 1 tooth, and 3 surrounding teeth were broken and lost nerve function. I'm currently undergoing treatment to make the stitch scars less noticeable, dental treatment, and rehabilitation of facial muscles. The doctors at this hospital are kind, and the staff at Nogizaka are doing everything they can to support me, so I'm happy to continue working towards a full recovery.
Dang.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of intense. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely like. Wow, this definitely seems to be a much bigger deal than I think.
When we
What we
initially
all
heard.
when we all initially. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to blame management for that first blog. I
No,
think
yeah,
things
they're
like
trying to.
this can
Yeah.
not even just downplay. I think a lot of this stuff it's kind of hard to see until time goes on, just the severity of things.
Mm,
So, it's yeah, like okay, the lacerations and stuff like that. Okay, I mean that's really scary, and obviously you need to get stitches, but like that's not something that might you would immediately think is like, oh, okay, that's gonna take a lot of time away from, and her having to have this ongoing rehab process, right? But then,
Mm.
as things develop, the nerve damage and things like that became more apparent, right? So oh, thank you, Corp, for the sub.
I think.
So yeah, I don't want to blame them too hard. I can easily see how something like this was like, and then maybe after, for the sake of her own privacy, they just wanted to keep
Yeah.
everything hush,
And
right?
not make a panic or anything
Hmm.
in the news. Yeah.
Yeah, but that being said, I am glad to hear that she's doing okay, and she's getting, a lot of support from the staff, as well as a full medical treatment for everything.
Hmm.
And yeah, I can only hope that she comes back better than ever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it sucks to hear that it happened, but like sometimes
Hmm.
stuff like that happens in life, and like we have to like kind of roll with it. And
Yeah.
I think her especially, she's plenty strong as we see here. She's been taking time to recover. She updated, let everyone know. She like straight up just like, yes, this is what happened to me. When like a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people would
yeah.
have just like thrown it under the rug. So we have to put a huge like amount of respect on that. And then her
Hmm.
actually like still talking about it and like still talking about idols and everything with it
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
like intentions of like coming back. So it's like especially strong for her to do that.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm glad that she was able to go see the fourth gen live at Birthday Lot. Hopefully that gave her some, like,
Hmm.
some encouragement, some motivation, not rush it, but obviously whenever she's ready to get back on the stage, right?
Seeing fourth gen from like the outside perspective, where he's
Hmm.
like, oh,
Hmm.
okay, this is my generation, you know.
Yeah, these are my people, dude.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but yeah. Moving on from some hiatus news, we got grad news.
Oh no.
Ooh, it's real positive right now. But not a new grad announcement. No one to get too freaked out. But it's just regarding our girls, our second gen, last remaining second gen, Ayane, plain Chen, Suzuki
Hmm.
Ayane. As of April 28th, they will formally be closing her blog. In addition, this will be the end of the Kenkyusei blog, right? So if you go on like what is it, the Nogizaka blog website, there's like the little drop down menu. You can go to each individual person's blogs, right? You can check out the fifth gen blogs, and
Mm.
so that's like like not just the fifth gen members, but like when they specifically want to contribute to the fifth gen blog and things like that, right? There's like the staff and management blog. So second gen, if you guys remember, was initially announced as like the Kenkyusei to Nogizaka 46's first gen, right? So
Mm.
uh despite long not really ever using that term, that has always just been the Kenkyusei blog.
Mhm.
I don't think that thing has been updated since 2015,
2015, yep.
but regardless, it's going to officially be closing. So,
Yeah, I mean, all the members have graduated, so it
mhm,
only makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense. It's just sad, like not in the way, not in the sense of like I don't want to make it sound like I'm constantly checking the King Kyusei blogs,
One day
hoping.
they'll update it. My
Yeah,
daily check.
but yeah, as chat saying, oh yeah,
Gonna
it's
rough 8
it's
years for
truly
Jimmy.
it's truly an end of an era. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
But yeah, wishing Plain Chen all the best. Hopefully she sends off her blog one last time before what is it? Before they finally close that, and we have to say goodbye to the Plain Chen blog, dude.
Yep. Gonna go soar
Oh,
wherever the wind takes her.
oh, but yeah, that is it for the sad news, huh? Shall we get on to some I guess more positive news?
Yeah?
Um, so a little while back we talked about what is it? The new drama coming out of Nogizaka 46's fifth gen. And we now have a trailer for that. So
Mm.
just a brief reminder for everyone. It's going to be episodic in nature, right? So each episode is going to be a self-contained story featuring anywhere from 1 to 3 members, right? I think Iroha's the only one that is a solo, right? She's not with any of the other members.
Oh.
And then the rest of them are either in pairs or groups of 3. But it's kind of about, reading. They like read this book and then they realize certain happenings from the book are happening around them, or they translate in the world of the books or something like that. I guess it's going to vary from book to book, but so you got different ones featuring different members. It seems to be like a spooky zombie horror one. There's one that's like a spooky school setting. But yeah, they all seem to kind of have a spooky vibe, dude. But
Your favorite, Jimmy, right?
yeah, so I will definitely not be watching this. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if there's subs. Maybe I'll watch it.
There we go.
Fortunately,
Calling out all the subbers out there.
fortunately, my daughters are both in the same episode.
No, so
So
you
I'll
only have to
probably
watch
just
one.
I'll just watch episode 2, dude. I believe it's episode 2.
Are
is
you
the
not gonna
one with,
watch Iroha? What's going on?
Oh fuck! I guess okay. I'll watch 2 episodes, dude. Oh, might as well just watch all of them at that point.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, I mean, you're halfway through almost.
We'll see, dude. We'll see. You know what? Wake me up when Star Tenjo is back, dude. Right, yeah. So you can check out that trailer over on the DTV YouTube.
It is unlisted, so just use the link in the. Do we still put links in the description?
No.
Oh, sorry, chat.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll put it for this. I guess.
Jimmy's
Remind me. I'm gonna forget.
Bug him on Discord. Or just check the Discord Slow podcast channel. It's probably on there.
Yeah. It's probably on there.
Jimmy, what's next for Nogizaka?
All right, so we got some news concerning Saito Asuka's graduation concert. We got an inbound tour.
What does that mean, Jimmy?
It's very simple. I easily understood this upon my first reading. I never made a mistake, dude.
Never. Jimmy? No.
Me? No. I certainly didn't just skim this and assumed I knew what they were talking about. So, so what's going to happen is they, a lot, Nogizaka knows a lot of international fans would like to come and celebrate the graduation of Saito Asuka, dude.
I would like to.
A legendary member of Nogizaka46, working her way from just being an unders member early on, the first gen, to eventually becoming the face of the group and one of the most popular idols in Japan.
True.
And so in working with a few different travel agencies from South Korea, Thailand, Taiwan, China, and Hong Kong, you can purchase tickets to go see the Tokyo Dome show.
What about the Americans?
Wednesday, May 17 and Thursday,
How are they gonna
May
get
18.
a ticket?
Well, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, dude. Beg and cry and hope our friend hooks us up.
Hope we have someone that has a ID card that can get us.
Yeah. So we definitely initially, at least I did, misunderstood and thought that they were announcing an international tour in these countries earlier, right?
Yep. We don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. But to me now, I'm all the more like, so why isn't there an American travel agency, dude? That what I mean? Like,
because before we were like, is it proximity? So like whatever's closest they're going to, but now it makes even less sense. Of like, okay, whatever close countries.
And as Americans, we are very America centric, and we need everyone to cater to us. So I'm just saying, dude, where is my Expedia.com fucking travel agency inbound tour for Saito Asuka's graduation, dude?
Where's my TripAdvisor tickets?
Yeah, where's my kayak.com tickets to go see Saito Asuka, dude? But anyways, good luck to everyone in South Korea, Thailand, and Taiwan, China, and Hong Kong. Hopefully you guys are all able to get your website, or you all able to get your tickets. As of right now, the only country whose website is up for that is South Korea's. So you have to go there And yeah, you can book that tour there, I guess.
I wonder if they have like a limited, like they have a set amount of tickets reserved to them, or if like they're just like, all right, whenever someone applies, we're gonna apply with them.
Yeah, first come, first serve, baby. Just, we'll
So
see
the
what you
longer
got to
those
get.
other agencies take, the less tickets there'll be.
But yeah, so that is going to be it for the Saito Asuka graduation news, I guess. Oh, we got one more actual thing. We got some goods
Oh,
for her graduation concert.
let's check these out.
So yeah, we've got the regular goods. All right. Nice, beautiful floral pattern image, dude. Very pretty. Got these Hinatazaka colors for some reason.
This is blue.
Yeah. And then the produce goods, dude. So we got the the cursive A embossed hat, dude. It's kind of hot, actually. I might pick that up, dude. Like you don't really Ooh, and it's buy ye, guys. For anyone trying to buy in America, dude, you can just
there we go.
easy, dude. All right.
Yeah, it's like nice and clean. Like it's very subtle. Like people won't know what it is.
Yeah.
I almost wish I had the Nogizaka triangle in the back, just to like,
just to really drive it home, dude. And we all know that the yen is down now too. So if anything, it's the most fiscally responsible thing to do.
True. You didn't get this opportunity before.
All right. I think I'm gonna get the hat and the cup, dude.
Oh, you like the cup? The cup kind of seems like, I don't know. I kind of like it more on the hat. On the what is that? A tumbler? It's
I don't know what.
tumbler, right? Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's a tumbler. It kind of looks like when you like look up like logo for photography company that starts with A, and then this shows up.
Tumbler cup sold out. Damn it.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy.
Okay, I guess it's just
it probably
the
wasn't
hat.
double insulated anyway.
Yeah, dude. I kind of wish we had an actual picture for the black tee, but this is just a mock-up, right?
The back is interesting though.
Yeah, it's got Asuka Saito graduation concert, dude.
The logo's interesting. It's like
looks like some Illuminati shit, dude. It's like the Harry Potter. It's the Deathly
yeah,
Hallows, dude.
That,
You're gonna walk around and be like, oh, you really like Harry Potter, huh? No, this is for famed Japanese idol Asuka Saito.
I think the main image is a little complex for me.
Like, yeah, it is a little bit busy. Yeah.
Like when I look at the tote bag, like if even from this far away, I'm just like, there's a bird, there's plants, but you can't really like. It's too much details.
Well, maybe it's one of those things where it's meant to be like appreciated when you have it in person.
Oh yeah.
Like it just looks busy because we're seeing like a very small image of it on the screen. But
they should have.
I think it's just it's a symmetrical bird perched on a flower image, right?
Yeah.
So it's two birds in the flower, but I want to see. I think it looks nice. I might try to pick up the white tee. Look, chat's telling us to look at the towels.
The towels.
All right, so we got 3 different versions of the towels. Right, we got the bird with the flower from the main logo. I actually really like that towel. I think that looks nice. Though I'm curious how the print is gonna look in person.
Oh yeah, because it's like a lot.
Then we have the plain, I guess, Romaji Asuka Saito, right? The concert dates, got the Nogizaka banner on the sides, and then Asuka Saito graduation concert 2023. And then the last, the normal fan towel with the 2 birds on it, and then the Asuka Saito, right?
I kind of like that one.
Yeah. you got the bird because the bird kanji in her name, dude. Yeah, that's really pretty. Actually, I actually really like those towels.
I like this last one a lot.
This is the all member version according to chat.
Yeah, if you click on the other one, you see Sakura on there. Okay, that was cool. You pick any member. Now. Oh, I wish you could preview it. And you select the name, but you can't.
Yeah. It just shows you what they are, and then they're like, okay.
Just trust us.
Yeah, very nice. I don't know. I really like the what is it? This one, the one like with the birds and then the flower.
Oh, the main
and then
one?
The main one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty neat too.
Oh, apparently this is just a rubber band. Well then.
Oh, that's a nice looking rubber band.
But yeah, so those are the goods for the Ash grad concert. And that's gonna be it for
my buy shipment finally came in. Here's my cow. What is this? This is a rubber band. This is why they need model pictures on there.
This
show size.
It's just one of those Live Strong bracelets, dude.
Yeah.
All right, last bit of Nogizaka 46 news before we go on our little break. We have the first day sales for the 30-second single. This is going to be from Japan Billboard, selling 554,135 copies.
And I guess they're number one.
Yep, hitting that number one, dude.
How did I nail that? I'm so good.
This is what is it? Doing a little bit better than Skito Yu no wa Roku Daze, which only got got 542,000. But not as good. A little drop off from Koko ni wa Nai Mono, which had 643,000. But that's clearly the Asuka push, right? Doing that there. So yeah, nice to see them doing well compared to the last single. Yeah, they also topped out Oricon as well with 516 sales, 516,000 on Oricon. So good job, Nogizaka. Surprising absolutely no one. But that's going to be it for the news. So you know what that means? We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the TV show highlights. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is. It's time for the TV show highlights. It's the part of the show where we go through and we just recap anything we watched the past week, whether it's the regular shows coming up from the groups like Nogizaka Kojichu, Sokomagatara Sakarazaka, Hinatazaka de Ama Show, or anything else, Josh. Anything you watched this week you wanted to share?
I saw Yamashita on a commercial, and there was behind the scenes of it. And she was literally there for like 10 minutes one day, came 10 minutes the other day. All right, thanks for coming. Here's this big bouquet of flowers. She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, word. What was the commercial for?
It was for a drink. It's like chocolate or something like that. It's like some sparkling drink. It's like a little bottle where like in our hands it would be like this big, but then she's like gripping it normally,
Yeah, she's just fucking palming it, dude. Meanwhile, we're like tossing it back like a shot, dude.
Yeah. So I watched that. It was a fun commercial. She's like running around and she's in her room and she's getting excited. And her brother comes in. It's like, what are you doing? And that's the commercial. The brother's. It's funny because the brother has to make like a funny like reaction in the green screen, and then there's like behind the scenes footage of it, and he's just like yelling out loud, like really loud. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have to yell.
Like it's perfectly fine. You can just speak normally, huh? But
Yeah, that was the only thing outside of the regular shows that I watched. I was gonna watch some show Yumiki now was in, but then it was late.
mm. All right, let's do the regular show. Did you watch all the shows this week, Josh?
Yes, I did.
Oh, look at us, dude. So did I. Let's start off with Nogizaka Koji Chu. This week is the return of the classic, the cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we usually start. No, we start with him. Okay, my bad. I forgot. It's been
Like,
1 week and I forgot how
it up.
let's start off with Hinatazaka de Ayama show. We have the school, like, like how good are you at academics quiz kind of thing.
It's too bad
right?
that I watched the English part and then skipped through the rest.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, the English part was obviously going to be the funniest for us because that's where, what is it?
We relate a little bit.
We can, we're like, I can make fun of them for not knowing this because
I know
I know, dude. Yeah. How do you not know giraffe?
Meanwhile, in some of the math part, I was like, I don't know what they're doing.
I'm like, yeah. Oh shit! You're telling me my reflection on the spoon is upside down?
Me too. I was like, I didn't even know that.
Word.
Like I don't think I've ever looked at a spoon like that.
Well, I mean, like, how many spoons do you have like a mirror finish? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true. Like mine are all scratched up, and
Yeah,
because I use them,
right. But yeah, it was a fun episode. We had it's always kind of fun seeing who the smarties, who are the not so smarties, right? Especially we got some new members in the group. The ego
I like
was
that Kumi got the
fun.
same score as Manafi in the English.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're like, didn't you leave in England?
She's like, fuck.
Yeah, but
what is it? She's like the SEC juniors or whatever. I guess it was like I don't know. I don't. Is it like a tutoring thing or something?
I think so.
That's what I'm assuming. Yeah. And then she studied her English, and then Kage was like, "Oh, I did that shit too."
Kage's English is actually pretty good. Like a random YouTube video popped up in my suggested with her speaking English, and I was like, "Okay, that's actually like pretty good."
Yeah. Damn it, Monafi. What else did they have? Some history, right? And then the sciences. That's fun. Mainly, like it was all kind of fun, but yeah, it was a lot of like we're talking about in my stream. It's like a lot of like the weird like memorization based stuff.
Yeah.
That like I'm just like, how do y'all remember this shit, dude?
Right? Like as soon as high school was done, I forgot all about that.
But yeah, definitely a fun watch, even without subs for the English part. What is it? Katoshi's translation of what is it? It was supposed to be like, Kasuga Toshiaki is the like #1 funniest like comedian in Japan. He's very like, yes, I think so too, because of blank, right? And it's like, oh yeah, because of Pink Best and Yellow Tooth.
Yeah. I like that she wrote Toos like Toos.
Yeah. It was so stupid. And then they roasted the poor guy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Did the zoom in on his teeth and everything, dude. It's fucked up. I was like, y'all just bullies, dude. Yeah, definitely worth a watch. Sakurazaka also doing a quiz thing, but it's set up to be like a quiz, but it's more about them giving facts about themselves, right?
Yeah.
So it would be like, oh, what is an anime that you want to be on? And then Ten-chan would like fucking hit the buzzer. Oh, I want to be on Crayon Shin-chan, dude. They're like, oh really? Yeah, I want to show my ass with Shin-chan, dude.
I was like, I don't know what that.
Yo, you can't be talking like that, Ten-chan. Um, but yeah, you know, this is because he's like a goofy kid, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yo, yeah, dude." And they're like, "Wait, you want like a 10-chan
Yeah,
character?"
yeah.
He's like, "Yeah. Just make me as a character. I'll throw ass with Shinchan."
Manager's like, oh, whoo.
Yeah. What else was funny on that show?
um, there was one moment. Oh, with Habu, where they like
Mm.
they kept on like calling her out to answer stuff.
Oh, yeah. You know, like how like okay, so if they got enough points and they won within their thing, they got a little prize or whatever. So it was funny when Matsuda won, and then she was trying to eat the fruit, all fucking
The
like
strawberry.
cutesy and shit like that. Yeah, the strawberry. And she's like fucking trying to pull out the green part, and the leaf
Rips it
just
off,
comes
yeah.
off. So she's like, "Fuck, all right."
Uh,
Just eats the entire thing, dude. Everyone's looking at her like a fucking maniac, dude. Later on, she's eating an orange, and they're like setting her up to try to do the
yeah,
same
yeah,
to do the same thing.
yeah,
Right? So she's like, "I guess I have to." So she
yeah,
eats the fucking rind.
yeah. That was good. That was good.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a funny episode, and it's a fun way of like getting to know more about the members, I suppose. So definitely worth a watch.
If you want, why did I forget his name? The host.
Sawabe
No,
Tsuchida.
Suchida. I don't know why I forgot. How
Mm.
Suchida reacts to Habu the whole time. He's like,
Yeah, he just yeah, that was I think like more funny than Habu's like dumb answers is like him getting angry at them, you know.
yeah, just like, I can't believe this.
And they would like pan over to a tight shot. He's just and then finally we have Kojichu. This is the return of a classic. We got the cooking battle episode.
Oh yeah, good episode.
Always fun. You love to see it. I'd love to
Mhm.
see, who's well versed in the kitchen, who is not
Mhm.
so well versed.
Who did you
And
think was well versed before they showed footage?
me and chat were saying that it was probably gonna be Inoue, in
Mm.
the sense that she's just gonna be good at everything.
Okay.
Um I also guessed Mayu would be good because I was like, oh, she's a factory working girl. She's a
She made her lunches, you know?
yeah, she definitely had to like try to take care of herself, It's not
Uh-huh.
like, she grew up with a golden spoon or anything like that.
Mm.
And I did and I assumed that Kaki was gonna be a terrible cook
Okay.
because this girl, I have met so many of these girls where all they do is watch anime and draw. And I'm like, none of them can cook. So there's no way that Kaki is gonna be able to cook either.
I see the
And so
stereotype follows.
yeah, and clearly I was right, dude. I was like, damn, dude, that shit was a fucking mess, dude. How does your spring roll, your egg roll, come out looking like a Crunch Wrap Supreme,
Yeah.
dude?
Yo, she would have talked about it real quick.
fucking Yoda had to eat that shit like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What did she do? She like she got the whole container of flour and then put milk in it, right?
Yeah.
I was like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, for her gratin or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shit was fucked up. I was like, okay, so I was thinking of potatoes al gratin, right? But like,
Mm.
I guess gratin is like kind of like any dish that's like, generally it's like meat, like whatever protein mixed with like some kind of like carb, and then it's
Oh,
covered with cheese and
yeah. I
breading,
always thought it was potato too.
and then baked, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of once I knew what like just a plain gratin was and like not a potato one. I was like, okay, it's kind of hard to fuck up, You
Mm.
put some cheese in that bitch, put some breadcrumbs on top, dude. Simple, dude. Um, like Yumiki did like a made like a macaroni and cheese one, right? Kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. I don't know what Kaki's was. That shit was fucked up, dude. It was just She's like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna just throw in some fucking tomato sauce, dude. Oh, you
Yeah,
know what?
it's Italian, right?
Needs more tomato sauce."
Uh-huh. My favorite part was at the end when Yoro's like, "Oh, hey, it's actually pretty good." Zooms over to Kaki. It's like, "No, it tasted bad."
Yeah. Oh, Kaki, did you taste your own food at all? She's like, "Yeah." It's like, "How was it?" It's like, "That shit was not good."
Yeah.
Zen
Yoro's
zen
like, "Huh?"
oshkunai, dude. Zen zen oshkunakata, dude. Yeah. She was funny. I think that was definitely my favorite show this week.
Mm. Like, I would love
Yeah.
to, like, participate in something like that for a video. I'm like, the budget.
Yeah, because we have to buy all the ingredients and shit
And all
like
the
that.
extra ones that we don't need.
Yeah, dude. I ain't got money like that, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's why I think when we were trying to plan something like that, we're like, okay, why don't we like have like a set dish that we're making?
Yeah, exactly.
know?
And, like, it's like, "Okay, let's get the ingredients exactly how we need it." Like, even when we tried that video where we did Kiyakizaka, like, dishes that they made, like, we
Mm-hmm.
bought exactly that. Like, if we didn't, like, stray any farther.
Yeah, dude. We needed boy had to pick up a bunch of ketchup packets from like
Oh, yeah.
Wendy's or some shit like that because
That's how on budget we are.
I was like
We save money.
I was in the fucking Discord. Hey guys, I'm not trying to buy a whole bottle of ketchup for this shit, dude.
Boy, literally gets ketchup packets.
But yeah, that was a fun one. I'm looking forward to next week. I think we got some more next
Oh,
week. I think
is it the same
Sakura
members
Zaka,
or is it different members?
different members, different
Okay,
members.
okay.
Yeah. Sakura Zaka, I'm also looking forward to next week's. I think they're doing Kira is introducing like basically explaining to the new members how to get closer to the senpai.
Mm,
I'm like, oh, this is
from
gonna
her
be rich,
perspective,
dude.
okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be rich.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what Hinatazaka was doing. I'm not sure if it was just more quiz stuff or something.
I think it was
Something.
I think it
Yeah.
was. I don't Oh, yeah, because they're gonna decide who's, like, top 10 or
Yeah,
top 20.
yeah. So yeah, looking forward to next week's. Anything else you wanted to add, Josh?
Nope.
All right, so you know what that means? That means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't already and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think about some of this stuff. What did you think about the new PV coming out from Hinatazaka that I'm a show? You guys excited for this third tour from Sakurazaka46? Or do you guys or do you want to send some well wishes for the girl Kakehashi Sayaka as well as Okamoto Hina? Let us know what you think and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.